good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy, and we back here with another reaction for y'all. Hold up a second. Let me move this out my way. Move some of this out the way. I don't want you to be distracted. There we go. Sorry about that. Wanted to make sure it looks a little professional. But we here with FabvL, and FabvL After Hours is back. And he's back on his horror video games type vibe and whatnot. And we got his Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 song, What We've Become. Now, hey, it's been over a year and a half since we got FabvL back on his second channel, FabvL After Hours. And hey, and trust me, we always gonna wait. We never wanna feel like FabvL is pressuring or so. Nah, that is one thing you will never see us as fans of his music or reactors of his music doing, is just pressuring him to drop more than another. Never that. He wanted to take his time. He took his time. He basically on track now, hopefully. But hey, either way, we gonna check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it.
Talking with the ghosts from my past just to find a new path. Yeah, I got my reasons. Tried to leave the pain in the cracks, but it echoes right back when the silence deepens. Voices in the dark say relax, but they're tied to the tracks and the light keeps reaching. I've been in a maze with the mask. Every smile that I craft's got a bite beneath it. Patient halls where the walls are breathing slow.
Oh nah, this man really. Yo, this sounds more of rapping FabvL right here. I gotta run it back, cause this sounds more of rapping FabvL right here. Hold up a second.
Talking with the ghosts from my past just to find a new path. Yeah, I got my reasons. Tried to leave the pain in the cracks, but it echoes right back when the silence deepens. Voices in the dark say relax, but they're tied to the tracks and the light keeps reaching. I've been in a maze with the mask. Every smile that I craft's got a bite beneath it. Patient halls where the walls are breathing slow. Where the past ain't dead, no, she just puts on her new clothes. So I'll keep dancing with the dread till the light comes down. I found truth in the static when the peace wasn't ever gonna show.
One thing I gotta say before we get into the chorus, this is what I feel like whenever FabvL goes into his like video game horror vibe, I feel like you're gonna hear, I've said it before when we were still doing still reacting to his video game ones, you hear a lot more of the rapping FabvL, of more like the hip-hop fanatic in FabvL, where he gonna give you that melody, he gonna give you those bars and whatnot. Cause don't get it twisted, the rock FabvL, we always gonna love it. What? Nigga, most of my shit I always smash or so it's because of FabvL. So, because of rock FabvL. So we never gonna not love that. But I'll be damned if I don't hear some rapping FabvL. And I always say, when FabvL taps into his rapper side, it's a whole nother side of him. Trust me, we've been waiting in the dark too long for a new FabvL After Hours song. That's for damn sure. So we ain't gotta wait no more longer. Fuck you talking about.
On my past where the fear still lingers. Every step I take pulls me back, but I sharpen my path while my grip gets weaker. I don't trust the calm when it lasts, cause the storm always asks if I'm down to come shit. to the depths of the black. Now the weight that I drag makes a sharp black deeper.
Bro, the different melody switches in this, like, I'm telling you, I've been saying it before. With this version of FabvL's music, you're gonna get more of like I could say like the rapper vibes from him, the rapper niche from him more in this. Cause you will be hearing glimpses of it on his like main stuff, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Wait. Sorry y'all, there's like a car out, there's like a vehicle outside making a whole bunch of noise, and I'm not trying to talk over that damn thing. But what I'm trying to say is, if that would just shut the frick up out there, is that with this, we're all gonna be hearing a lot more of the rapper like vibe from him, more than that sound again. Sorry y'all.
Raised in the depths of the black. Now the weight that I drag makes a sharp black deeper. I've been walking blind with the lights never glow. Where the fear talks off, but it cuts like a knife. This is all I know. So I wear my scars like a never know. Found gold in the ruin where the seeds that I planted did never grow.
Why this nigga did like a freaking yin yang twins with this whispering part and such? Even the breakdowns are different here. Even the, like, if you wasn't trying to hear me earlier, even the breakdowns are different down here. Hold up a second. Cause on his main ones, it's always the craziness, the bombacity, if that's even a word, of it. But here, I guess you can say it's more of like a divine music's more polished type of breakdowns than from FabvL's crazy out of control. But I guess you say he borrowed that type of vibe and put it here. Frozen, and that may now. The ghost inside us wants to make you Hey, not gonna lie, it's a nice little vibe to come back from FabvL, because even though he still has that like rock element in there of like that loud, of like the main vibe from his main music or so on his main channel, you still gon' what I'm trying to say is you're gonna hear a little bit more of like I was saying many times in here, the rapper gets hip hop vibes on me when it comes to like the lyrics. Well, not much of like the lyrics, but more of like the melodies, the whole sound of it, I guess, to me. But either way, it's still a vibe nonetheless. It's still fire nonetheless, and we gotta give an air horn to that. And just another air horn for the return of FabvL After Hours, cause shit, I can't wait to see what other ones he gonna do. Who knows who knows who he might collab with next? That's on like the video game side of things. Cause shoot, with the likes of Glitch Whisperer with Game Boy Jones and Thrizzy together, I want to see a FabvL and Glitch Whisperer collab. Who else? A FabvL and CG5 collab. Have they done that before? To me, I don't think they have. So I want to see them type of collabs in the near future and all. But either way, now let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. It's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out, and if you made it to the end, comment down below. Video game FabvL is back, and that makes me know you made it this far. But it's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up, and one more time for FabvL, I'm out.